Welcome back to another episode of the Todd Durkin Impact Show. And buckle up today. I hope your day is off to an amazing start. I had an epic workout this morning, an epic workout, like feeling like $1 million right now. Why? Well, 30-minute walk jog followed by 10 hill repeats, sprints. Yeah, 10, not 5. Started was going to be 5. I amped it up to let's go to 10. Let's double it up. And then came back into the home gym and absolutely mutilated some arm farm. So it's been an epic day. And isn't it all about winning the day? Can I get an amen, anyone? It's about winning today. And that's all I want you to do is to win today. And if you do that, I promise you it is going to be a great day. And if we can stack some wins today, it is going to be a great week. And in just a moment, I want to share some things from the heart on Momma Durkin, because I think one of the reasons why it was an epic workout was because I was doing some deep thinking and I wanted to go to a place I hadn't been in a long time. Momma Durkin had a setback today as I record this, and as you listen to it now about a week later, she just celebrated her 90th birthday. Yeah, 90th birthday, October 29th, Momma celebrated her 90th birthday. So can we get a round of applause, please, for Momma Durkin? Yeah. I hear y'all. And she listens to every darn episode. So hugs and prayers to Momma, please. I want to share a little bit about her recent setback as part of today's episode. So get ready for that. And yes, we will end today's show in notorious, iconic style with Momma D, closing us out with something that we shared many moons ago. So be ready for that. But as you listen in this week, and this week's a big one. Well, why is it a big one? Because it is the week of October 30th, and that means November is almost here. And can you believe it? I can't believe that November is almost here. That gives us 2 months left in the year, which is crazy. And then 2023 is gone. 2024 will be here. And I'm really excited. Really excited for 2024. I think it's as early as I've ever been excited for a new year. I don't want to get so excited I'm looking forward to next year and not really closing out the year strong, as y'all can relate to that. But I know I'm really excited. And a few thoughts I have before sharing on Momma, because I want you to dial it in today and this week, is number one, what are you going to do to maximize these next 2 months? Like, seriously, max them out. What are you going to do over the next couple months to do something big, whether it's one thing, 2 things, 3 things, 3 needle movers that you need to do to change the trajectory of your life or your next year or your next 2 months, like whatever it's going to do to change the trajectory. Let's do those things and step into that best version of you. Now, with that being said, I also know you're going to take, let's say, 1 or 2 weeks off over the holidays, Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's, whatever it may be for you, and of course, Thanksgiving. So in essence, we have less than 8 weeks remaining in the year. We probably got more like 6 or 7 weeks remaining total. And I'm not sure how your year has gone, but regardless, how about we do something big to gain some serious momentum here in 2024. So 2024 is going to be massive, and I want you to take some big steps and get ready to step into those things. So what can that be? I don't know. You think about right now, like I was this morning, before I recorded this, is, what do you need to do to step into the best version of yourself? For example, and I think you're going to like what you see or hear right here on my podcast over the next few weeks and months, because not only do we have some great guests and episodes coming up, but I'm upping the quality even more in November with, you'll see and you'll hear, and I want you to know it's coming. So let me know if you can hear or see a difference in the weeks to come. Number 2, I've been on this kick lately. If you're in my mastermind or Impact X coaching, or if you're in our life coaching program, you've been hearing me talk a lot about YouTube lately. You're going to see me spend some more time, energy, and attention over there on YouTube and some of the things that we're creating over on YouTube. So if you're not yet on YouTube, and you want to get some exclusive content, hop over to YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's simply Todd Durkin FQ10. Todd Durkin FQ10 is my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to that, and you're not going to want to miss some of the unique content that we will be putting out over there exclusively in the next couple months and beyond. So be ready for that. Just go over there now and buckle up, because when it comes to 2024, I am excited already. Some of the things that the team and I are working on, and these are more examples for you, so that when you see them in December or January, you're not like, oh my gosh, how did that happen? Well, because what we're doing right now on today's podcast, before I talk about Momma D, is I want to make sure that you are contemplating, thinking, dreaming, and working on the things that are becoming out in 2024 or late 2023. So, for example, we're going to be offering my Impact Body Plan digital product coming out. Like, those of you who have ever done my 10-week Impact Body Plan with the book, it's now going to be digital version as well. So buckle up your bootstraps for that one, boys and girls. That's coming out. Also, we got the big TD Impact and My Zone Challenge kicking off at the end of this year, going into 2024. Yeah. So the My Zone Challenge, I'll talk about that in a minute, but I'm really excited about that. And that takes some time to carve up the details and what's going out, but we're working on that so that we can release the details in December. And I said it last week, I'll say it again. Yes, the 2024 God-Sized Dreams Planner is going to be out in early December. So you don't have to wait to start thinking and dreaming and doing and planning for your monumental year. Start thinking and dreaming about it now. But let me tell you what, when this comes out in about a month, 4 or 5 weeks from now, as you listen in late October, early November, get ready, because this is going to be as epic as ever. So it takes some work now, October and November, to think, dream, and do what's coming in 2024, which is going to be epic. So here's what I want you to do. Well, number one, be thinking and dreaming and getting ready for 2024 right now. Whatever those needle movers are going to be in early 2024, get ready, and don't just wait until the GSD planner comes out and then you do that and it's going to take you another 90 days to do it. No, don't sit back and just think about stuff. We have to plan and take action for anything dropping on January 1st or thereabouts. So be ready. I promise you it is going to be special. So I want to make sure I preface that with get ready to rock and roll and be thinking about it like I was thinking about it here today. And again, I want to just give a special quick shout out to my friends over at My Zone. We've been playing together for a long time now. Like, when I say a long time, over a decade. And a shout out to Emmett and Terry and Grace and the team over there, because My Zone, I mean, studios, health clubs, corporate fitness, education, sports teams, public and private sectors, they are helping many, many people get better in their health and their fitness. And I'm a huge advocate of it. I hate when I don't wear my My Zone belt to a workout. I wear it 99% of the time, but the 1% time I either like forget it, or the battery is dead because I've blown it up on that, because I need 1,300 MEPs a month to make sure I maintain my Hall of Fame status. If you don't know, My Zone's an accurate fitness tracker and online social platform that rewards effort for all physical activity, helping more people around the world to feel good about exercise. Simple as that. It comes in a heart rate, where your chest strap, or a watch. I wear the heart rate monitor around my chest because that's the most accurate and I like it. So check it out, My Zone. All you got to do is go to myzone.org, myzone.org. Check it out, get it. The holidays are coming up. Get it for yourself, get it for your family, get it for friends, colleagues, clients, whatever. But thank you, My Zone, for all your support. I'm really, really excited for our 2024 initiatives, including the big My Zone Challenge. You talk about impact, it's coming up. So get ready. That being said, my friends, what I really want to talk about today is how sometimes life throws curveballs at you. And I got thrown a curveball just a few hours ago, and I want to share it with you because it's near and dear to my heart. And as you listen in, this episode is dropping live to you on October 30th. And my mom literally just celebrated her 90th birthday yesterday. So happy birthday, Mom. Can I get a round of applause for Momma Durkin, Mama D, Muffy? Very good. 90. Can you imagine 90? Goodness gracious. But it's crazy because just a week ago, as you listen to this, Mom fell and broke her hip. And I got to tell you, like, this is the second time this year that Mom has broken her hip, and she had to go in this time for an emergency hip replacement surgery. And as I record this, it was just hours ago that she came out of surgery. And she fell on a Friday night. I got the word on Saturday, and then she just had her hip surgery less than 24 hours later. And here I am. And I'm sharing this with you because, number one, I want to say thank you to all, because I always ask you for prayers. And I'm like, hey, like, I ask you for prayers, like, what can I pray for? And how can I uplift you, whether I know you or not? So thank you for always reaching out and texting me when you have something. But there are times when I ask for you to pray, and I would just ask for your prayers as Mom here recovers from her hip surgery at age 90 now. And you know, I'm so proud of her for going through this and saying yes when they asked her, do you want to proceed with hip surgery? And she didn't hesitate. And here she is, 90 years old, and she's celebrating her birthday. And I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for Mom for saying yes to continue to live, and for all of you for listening, because I want you to hear the story about Mom. And while you're listening about Mom, there's probably someone in your life who you may want to call, who's 30, 50, 70, 90, who just needs a little extra encouragement today, a little extra pepper in their step, needs something because they're struggling. Maybe they had surgery, maybe they had something go wrong, maybe they just needed, you know, they've been working hard on a certain project. And as I was thinking about this morning, I went deep in thought about Mom over there in Florida. And it made me think about something I want to read to you right now. And it's actually from my Wow book. I don't know if you've ever read my Wow book, but in 2017, when I wrote the Wow book, 52 Ways to Motivate Your Mind, Inspire Your Soul, and Create Wow in Your Life, the Wow book, chapter 29. I'm going to open up to chapter 29 right now. And what's cool about the Wow book is I wrote it 52 chapters. You can read chapter 52 first if you would like to. It doesn't matter what order you read the chapters in. But chapter 29 is on my mom. And this is what it says. And now listen into the chapter. Now, Mom is now 90, now is live. Here when I was writing this, she was 82. So take a listen and see how it relates to you and someone special in your life. Wow, chapter 29, Mom. There's a story behind everyone, and behind your story is always your mother's story, because hers is where yours begins. And that's a quote from Mitch Albom. Mom, what a sweet word. It conjures up sweet thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Being the youngest of 8 kids, I have 8 words, thoughts that come to mind when I think of my mom. Number 1, grateful. I'm grateful that my mom is still living. She's 82 years old and lives in Orlando, Florida. There isn't a day that goes by that I'm not thankful that I can still call her or hug her or hold her when I see her. She's in relatively good health, and she still travels around quite a bit to see all her kids and grandkids. Number 2, persistence. We never had it easy growing up. My mom had 8 kids. I'm the youngest of my 5 sisters and 2 brothers. She and my dad divorced when I was just 5. We didn't have much money. I was a lunch ticket kid. You may only know what that is and how embarrassing it is if you had to buy your school lunches with subsidized funds. She had to sell our house where all 8 kids grew up when I was in the 8th grade. She needed to get money to pay the bills So she moved us into a rental home down the street. With all of this, mom was extremely resilient and persistent, and she was one tough cookie, always. Number three, radiant. Mom was radiant. Despite our adversity, mom never complained. As a matter of fact, it was quite the opposite. You see, I didn't know any different when I was young that we didn't have a lot of money or that this wasn't normal. And that's because mom was always smiling with radiant energy. She made me feel special. She made me feel loved and cared for. She was a beautiful woman and still is. Positive. Number four is positive. She never complained. She didn't gossip. She always only said nice things about people. She has always been one of the most positive people I know. And she always said, if you don't have something nice to say about someone, then don't even say it. Number five, loving. I guess moms are supposed to be loving, right? I guess so, but it's not always easy. And it's the little things that she did for me when I was young that I most appreciate. The laundry every night after Pop Warner and high school football, basketball, and baseball practices. Every night for many, many years. Having the large box of Honey Nut Cheerios in the cupboard that I ate every morning, like every morning. Her staying within the brick high school zone when we had to move so I could play football for Coach Wolf. And the list goes on and on. Little things, but big things when you're a kid. And I appreciate it as much today as I did back then. There was a little saying that hung on the wall in the house I grew up on 13 Edgewood Drive, Brick, New Jersey. A man works from sun to sun, but a woman's work is never done. Thank you, Mom, for all you did. Number six, selfless. In 1994, my mom had been left a little bit of angel money from a woman that she had been a caretaker of for many years. My mom could have lived off that money for many years as well. Instead, she decided to take our entire family, 27 people, including nephews and nieces, on an all-expense-paid cruise to Bermuda. Her thought, I want my entire family all together, locked on a ship for 1 week before I die. And that's why she did it. Number seven, adventurous. Mom, especially in the last 20 years of her life, has been quite the traveler. She's been on numerous vacations, trips, and cruises since that Bermuda trip, including trips to France and Greece. I think it was that Bermuda trip that catapulted her adventurous spirit, and she's been having fun ever since. And the fact that the kids are all grown up now, we have been so able to repay her for the many sacrifices she made for so many years. Mom now loves bopping around the country to see all her children in New Jersey, Texas, Florida, and California, and she's always up for a cruise if someone's going. And number eight, grateful. Grateful. Wait, did I already say that? Oh, yeah, I started with that one. And I choose to end with it again today because seriously, I'm so grateful for my mom, for the sacrifices she made, for what she did, and who she still is today. I started with Mitch Albom's words. There's a story behind everyone. And behind your story is always your mother's story, because hers is where yours begins. I know everyone has their own unique stories of their mom, and I would love to hear them. Where does your story begin? Who is your mom? If there is one word or eight or a character trait that most defines your mom or that you most love about your mom, can you please share it? I'd love to hear it. I want to read who that person is behind your story. For me, that one word I will most live by this week that epitomizes my mom is love. Thanks, Mom. I love you. P.S. Please share that one word that most defines your mom with me on your social media today. Thank you for sharing. The action step, always have an action step in the WOW book. The WOW is the one word that best describes your mom, whether she's living or has passed. And whatever that one word to best describe your mom is, that's your WOW, your word of the week. Maybe it's persistence or radiance or patience or happy or positive or love or any word that comes to mind. Please share your wow on your mom this week with me. Wow. Wow is right. There you have it. The wow. Your mom. My friends, it made me think. I was on a walk today, a week ago, as you listen to this story and this podcast, makes me think. She was in surgery today as I record this, and 90 years old. 90 years old now as you listen in. Most people don't make it to 90. It made me think of two things. Number one, my top memories of my mom, which I just shared with you. My top memories. What are your top memories of your mother? What are they? And number two, when I'm 90, what will I be remembered for? When you're 90, what are you going to be remembered for? What will I have accomplished or done to make sure that I leave this world a better place when I'm 90? And for you, when you're 90, God help us, please get to 90 or 110 or whatever that age. But when you get to 90, man, what are you going to be remembered for? What are you going to have accomplished between now and then that is going to be special? Here's what I want to leave you with today, as November is almost upon us, and maybe you're listening in November. Good. But we barely have 8 weeks left in this darn year. And then it's gone, and 2024 is here. And it's time to create your most epic year yet. I don't know if you can feel me or not, but as 2024 is soon going to be here, and I want you to know that it's been a long few 4 years. 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023. That's 4 years. 4 years, and it's time. Now's the time. So here's my $1 million question to you. The $1 million question is this. Well, it's twofold. Number one, when they give you that decision to have emergency surgery at age 90, what are you going to do? What are you going to say? When they said, hey, Muffy, you want surgery? Because it's not going to be easy at age 90 when you're 88 pounds to continue to persevere. And she didn't even hesitate a split second. She said, let's go. Let's go. We got this. Yes, please, Doc. I want surgery. Nice job, Mom. Nice job. And that's why I'm so darn proud of you and love you so much. It's because of that persistent attitude. But my friend, when they give you that sign and that decision at age 90 for emergency surgery, what are you going to do? Don't ever give up. And close related, how is your life going to be defined when your time is up? And what are you going to do now, like today, this week, that's going to say, no, today I'm going to take hold of all that I have today. So when I ask you what's your life going to be about, what are the 5 words that you would characterize what an amazing man or woman that you are? Because if you don't share it, no one else will. So you state and show up as the man or woman that you best are. And what are the monumental things that you're going to do in 2024 that's going to help you say, you know what, we're going to find history. We're going to define it. Not wait until January 1st. No, we're going to start doing it today. And for the next 6, 7, or 8 weeks, as I bring on guests and you start doing the work, and then your God-sized dreams planner shows up and you start doing the work, guess what? I don't care if you're 25 years old, good. You're perfectly positioned to do great, epic, iconic work now. If you're 37 and you're like, man, TD, if you only knew, man, I got a young family, I'm busy, I get it. Whether you're 37, you're 45, you're 52, you're 61, you're 68, you're 75, you're 83, or you're 90. Now, right now is the perfect time to do your deepest work yet. Right now. So get ready, buckle up. I'm telling you, it's coming, and 2024 is going to be deep. It's going to be epic, but it starts right now. When I say live a life worth telling, a story about what's your story, those aren't just words. I hope you can feel what is behind that. What is that story? What is your story? What is your life going to be about? What's it about? I want you to declare it. I want you to live it and be it and breathe it in everything that you do. Live a life worth telling a story about. What's your story? And I'll end with this. Mom, thank you for inspiring me today to share this. Thank you. I'm recording this on a Sunday, just hours after I got word that you were in emergency hip replacement surgery. And it made me think I'm going to go get an epic workout in and think deep. I'm going to share with each of you on the podcast. Thank you for listening. As always, thank you. Because I always share what's deepest in my heart and soul. And today, on this Sunday that I record this, just about a week prior to you listening to it, about, man, my mom is now 90 years old. What's it going to take? What's it going to take for you to live your best life? Mom, your surgery made me think deeper and not to wait for some other better time to share this message. I don't have to wait till January 1st to say it's going to be an epic year. I'm not going to wait. It starts right now. It starts this week, my friends. And November's here, and then December, and then boom. There's no better time than right now. Let's make sure we eliminate all of the other excuses that may rob you to close out 2023 or 2024. It ain't about politics. It ain't about the war or the economy or all the other stuff going on. There's so much negativity and hate and anger. Nope. We're not going to wait and sit around and just watch the boob tube and the news of what's happening. It's about your life. Your life. And that's what today is all about. I want to say thank you. I'm so proud to be your coach, your podcast coach. Some of you I coach deeper in the mastermind or my Impact X program or in my Todd Durkin, in my Impact Life coaching. If I coach you at all, some of you I'm coaching through the podcast like this. Now, it's not as deep, but I hope that you can go deep, if you know what I mean, because you got to think about what you got to do. You got to go do it. You got to prepare for it. And you got ready to shock the world in 2024. Get ready to shock the world in 2024. But that takes thinking and dreaming and doing the work right now. Are you with me? Can you feel that? Good. So what I'm going to say is this. Mama, take it away. Finish this show strong because this one's dedicated to you, Mom. Dedicated to Momma D, Momma Durkin, Muffy Durkin. Take it away. Until next time, I want you to train hard, eat right, live inspired, and go create impact today. Get ready to rock and roll. Mama, take us away, baby. You got it.
Yoo-hoo! This is Momma Durkin here. Thanks for listening to today's show. I always knew since he was a young boy, he would be doing something special. And I tell him to this day, though, you better behave yourself or I'm going to chase you around the table again and crack another wooden spoon over your backside. It was easier for him to get away from me, but I really never hurt him that bad. Seriously, I'm proud of him and love listening to every podcast episode. Keep creating impact, Todd. Until next time, train hard, eat right, and live inspired. Momma Durkin.
Hey there, it's Julie Wilcox, and I hope you enjoyed Todd reading chapter 29 out of the Wow book. 52 ways to motivate your mind, inspire your soul, and create wow in your life. He talks about his mom and the 9 principles. It's so amazing. It made me think of my mom, my mom, Junebug, who is also 89, and I will get to see her soon. She's coming out for an entire month in November, so I'm super excited about that. But it got me thinking about, like I said, my mom and just, wanting to share some of my favorite chapters out of this book too. One of them obviously was 29, Mom. But also another one that was one of my favorites is chapter 11 about love, where Todd talks about Coach Wolf. Chapter 22, where he talks about choices and choices that we have with our family and life. But anyway, I just wanted you all to know that we have the Wow book for sale. Yes, it is on todddurkin.com in our store. And it really is an inspiring book. And again, it was created, inspired through Larry Indiviglia, getting Todd to talk about the word of the week, 52 words of the week that Todd turned into a book. So it's pretty amazing. So make sure you visit todddurkin.com, go to the shop, and pick up your Wow book today. It would make a great gift for the holiday.